Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'm Prashant, I'm the founder of Wordpandit, and I'm bringing this series of videos to you wherein I explain previous year CAT RC questions. Here we've got a CAT 2018 RC question. We are going to analyze it. Before we do that, I would request you to watch the passage and answers video for this particular passage. It's going to help you understand the nuances of this passage. Now, what does this question ask us? The main objective of the passage is to remember this is a main idea question. So this revolves around the central ideas of the passage. The central idea of the passage here is Saturn and its moons, its rings, and how these are actually recent creations. Recent here does not mean they've been created yesterday. Recent here is in the timeline of our universe, right, which runs into millions of years. So going by those standards, these are relatively recent in their creation, and that is what the author is implying here. Now, which one of these options highlights this particular sentiment directly? Option number D does that for us. It says provide evidence that Saturn rings and moons are recent creations. In fact, the context itself has a couple of lines which help you identify this. Jeff Cusey, a scientist at NASA, helped run Cassini, told the Lunar and Planetary Conference that combining mass estimates with Cassini's measurements of density of comet dust near Saturn suggests that the rings are no older than the first dinosaurs, not younger than the last of them. That is somewhere between 200 million and 70 million years old. And then there is the reference to Saturn's rings as well. In the last paragraph, the obvious if unsettling conclusion was that this interaction never happened, and thus at the time when it should have never happened, Dione and Tethys was simply not there. They must have come into being later. So there are multiple references to time here, time of creation of Saturn's moons and rings, and these references, all of these have a common theme. They imply that these creations are relatively recent, right? Hence, option number D is the correct answer in the given case. Let's rule out the other three options as well. Option A states establish that Saturn's rings and inner moons have been around since the beginning of time. Factually incorrect. This is what the author is against. This is something that he disproves. He does not prove this. He does not establish this. Option number B, demonstrate how the orbital patterns of Saturn's rings and moons change over time. There is no real evidence. There is no such evidence being presented. The passage is not about orbital patterns. The passage is about the time of creations of these rings and moons. Option number B is also ruled out. Option number C, highlight the beauty, finer structures, and celestial drama of Saturn's rings and moons. There is no reference to beauty, finer structures, celestial drama. These parameters are not discussed. The parameter which is discussed here is the time of creation. Hence, option number D is the correct answer. Hopefully so, you are clear with the question now. Thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, happy learning.